Hey guys, I'm Streets11 and it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I'm sorry guys, it's just I was sick and these teachers and their friggin' homework, and I wanted to upload a video, but like I said, I was sick and my throat sounded like something out of the Grinch, and oh god, I'm sorry. But I'm back and this is my redemption. I'm gonna be continuing. So anyways, let's get this going. So in the last part, we destroyed Sabrina completely. She was no challenge. Now in this part I said we're going to go to Cinnabar Island. Now, the reason why we're at our hometown, it's not because I want to visit my mom, even though I really want to. I want to see what she's up to, because in the first episode I didn't even talk to the woman, so she's probably hysterical now. Let's see what she has said.
Streets11, you should take a quick rest.
Ah, so she's pretty much the healer person in our town. That's good. Thanks, Mom. I kind of like you. And, I think we should visit Professor Oak. I mean, the guy does have Alzheimer's, so he probably won't remember what the hell we're doing, but you know what? Might as well give the guy a try, right? Hi, Professor Oak.
Ah, good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you've made in your Pokédex is 102 Pokemon seen and 20 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? Your Pokédex could use a bit more volume still. Try to catch other species of Pokemon.
We didn't need a tune to go along with your one phrase, which wasn't even that epic, Professor Oak, and you still look pissed off in that sprite. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be heading to Cinnabar Island in this episode. There's two ways to get there. One of the ways is through Pallet Town, which is the fastest way, and another way is through Fuchsia City. I would go through that way, but the problem is it goes through a place that I don't want to show yet. And do I have repels? Yes, I do. So yeah, it goes through like a cave that I don't want to show yet till like later. So we're just gonna have to go through this way. And I forgot what that fat guy says, but it does not really matter. Yeah, Route 21. There's a lot of trainers in this route, so if your Pokemon are underleveled, like most of mines are, mines is not a word, so I should use proper phrases. So yeah, you can tell there's like fishermen and Michael Phelps in the water. Can you look the other direction, please? Just come on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, so do I have to fight this guy? No, I don't, because they conveniently put an island here. What are the odds that that while the crust of the Pokemon world's removing, that happened? So anyways, as you can see, we're already at Cinnabar Island. If I were to take the other way, we'd probably still be heading there, because you have to go through a cave, like I said. And I have to admit, Cinnabar Island has like the coolest music in this game, dude. Like, it's so like happy-go-lucky and all that. So now, anyways, like I said, this is where the 7th gym is, but if you try to go into it, it says the door is locked. I mean, who locks the friggin' gym? I mean, isn't it like kind of owned by Kanto or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? It's like city-owned, so they has no right to lock it. And you also see there's a Pokemon lab here. I will be showing what this place does, probably in the next episode. But for now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut for a minute, guys. I'm going to get some items ready. And when I come back, we're going to be going to look for the key for the Cinnabar Island gym, okay? Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just ended up getting a few max repels and stuff. Now, the place we're going to be going to, if you notice, there's like this really, really creepy like lab house kind of thing. And if you read it, it says Cinnabar Island. The Fury... What the hell? Why would they put the sign for Cinnabar Island beside the mansion? Anyways, the point is, this is Pokemon Mansion. It's an abandoned mansion, which doesn't look abandoned outside, so I don't know why they'd call it an abandoned mansion. And in here is where you're gonna find the key for Cinnabar, the Cinnabar gym. I don't know why they'd place it in here. Apparently, whoever lives here jacks people's shit. I don't even know what I'm saying. There's also a lot of trainers in here, so like I said, if you're under-leveled by now and you want to raise some levels to fight the gym leader, you can. Also, you notice there's these statues of what seems to be an alien. How it works is, sadly, there's a puzzle in this friggin' place. Oh, an escape rope, that's useful. Which pretty much makes it is, usually here, there's a bar blocking you from walking, but whenever you press those alien statues, the bar disappears, so... Yeah, it's not as long, as Silphco was. It's a little quick, but why do they have to do this? Why can't they just let you like just get to the gym really quickly? But you know, I have no complaints. So apparently, I think what you have to do is you have to see. The problem with this place is it tricks you a lot, because usually the alien statue has two functions. It either closes one bar and opens another. As we saw down there, one of them was closed. But if I press this again, it's probably going to be open now. Hopefully, so I don't look like an idiot. Yeah, there you go. Am I right? Yes, I am right. Looks like I do know my Pokemon. Okay, so apparently that's a dead end, so that sucks. There's also a bunch of notes in here, which I'm going to read, because they kind of have a story to them. Well, they talk about one of the legendary Pokemon in this game, who I don't want to mention his name yet. Is this... No, thank you. I thought that was a trainer for a minute, dude. I got scared. Yeah, there's a book right there, but I think I have to click... Oh, dude, stupid repels. You told me I walked 200 times already? Am I just that quick on my feet? I don't want to walk around all day. Anyways, hopefully the statue works on that other friggin' door. I don't want to look like an idiot again. Okay, there we go. Now, if you read this, it says... Diary, July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Ah, that's pretty interesting. Mew. I wonder... Well, if you watch the first Pokemon movie, you probably know where this is going, because the first Pokemon movie, the beginning at least, is kind of like a video form of what the notes say. Oh, and there's another book down here. Let's see what it says. July 5th. I should have read this one first. Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. So I guess you're supposed to read that first, then you read the newly discovered Pokemon Mew thing. You think they'll know about every... Well, then again, they don't know about every Pokemon, because if they did, they'll know about the 6 other, like, 500 Pokemon that are in all the other regions, you know? Scientists who think they're so clever. I really hope I bought those Max Repels, because... Wait, I did, but I don't know if it, like... Is it in my bag? It does not. It doesn't even matter. I sound like stupid now. So, guys, what do you think of Pokemon Black and White 2? I know my last video I put up on my channel was of Black and White 2, me announcing it. Apparently everyone else was doing that, but I can't believe how many views that friggin' video got. I was just expecting a few, like, 100, really, just like random people finding it, but I didn't expect over 1,000, dude. It makes me kind of sad. Anyways, February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Okay, I have a little nitpick to say there. Mew is a legendary Pokemon. You don't get him in this game. In Pokemon Red, there was a glitch where you can get him early in the game. But Mew is genderless, so it can't give birth. But later on in Pokemon the first movie, they mention how they mentioned the story of Mew and Mewtwo and how that all happened and all that crap. If you're wondering who that Pokemon is on top of the statue, that is Mewtwo. I guess I can say it now because, you know, he was just announced anyways. Well, the friggin' thing said who he was. Hyper, no, I just need some... Where's my repels? There they are. Yeah, I bought 10 of them. I'm spending too much of my Pokemoney. I need to save, you know. If only I had an accountant. Why would I need an accountant? They do taxes. What the hell am I saying? I don't even know. Why am I trying to act smart? Oh, and by the way, I think that's the last book you can read in here. I think there's only like... Or at least there's one more down there. Where we're about to go. Turn on the beady-eyed statue? Yes. Alright, I forgot. If you go that direction, there's an item. Yeah, we're gonna go that direction. I'm gonna cut off the trainer though, okay? Because I don't want to keep trainer battles in here because it'll take too long. Okay, guys? So I'm gonna cut him out. So yeah, all that scientists had were Magnemite, so Sigortor totally teared him a new a-hole. So yeah, the only reason why that guy's there is because down here there's an item, which you don't really need to get, but I think it's it's just another friggin' stat-enhancing friggin' item that I'm not going to use, because I don't want to cheat my Pokemon stats and hack them, which pretty much all that is a legit hack. So over here you have a decision. You could either go down here and fall, Now this took me a while to solve when I was a kid, because I was like walking around this mansion trying to find out what to do. But it turns out all you have to do is either walk down here and fall off, or walk down here and fall off. I believe you have to fall off from here, cause the other, yes, oh my gosh, I got it right. Alright, yeah, I can avoid that guy. So if you go down in this direction, my rappel wore off. So if you go down this direction, guys, this is where the key's gonna be. There's also a lot of items and trainers. This is like the 3rd floor that you can't reach normally. So yeah, hacks. And I believe that's the exit, yeah. So don't go through there, because when I was a kid, I thought, hey, then that must be where the friggin' key is, you know? Why don't I go through there? Then I go through there, and then, you know, I have to go through the whole friggin' place again. And there's so many friggin' scientists in here, but there's also a book, which I want to read. Okay, what does it say? September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We failed to curve its God. You know what, if you just want to see the story, just, like I said, go watch Pokemon the first movie. You know, we are gonna eventually catch Mewtwo. He's usually the Pokemon everyone uses the Master Ball on, because he's just that hard to get. He is a bitch, actually. But Choco Conroy actually caught him with a Pokeball, I think. I haven't watched him in a while, actually. I used to watch his Pokemon FireRed Let's Play to help me get through some of the parts I forgot in Pokemon FireRed, which I don't know why I would forget, because it's not really a long game. Well, if you add in the islands, which we're going to be doing right after we... God, these freaking repels. I wish there was a button that you can press where you just use an item instead of just going in the bag, because that gets annoying after a while. And... yeah, is this the key? There you go, we found the secret key, apparently. They just left it on a table, you know? You know, we're just gonna leave the key to our gym in a friggin' creepy mansion of psychotic scientists. Like, just on a table. People are retarded. So, instead of boring you with me walking around, guys, I'm just gonna use an escape rope to get the hell out of here. So yeah, those came in handy. Watch it not work in here, I'll be so pissed. Watch it be like some stupid rule being like, you can't use an escape rope indoors, herp-a-derp. There we go! So, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. Actually, no, that's not it. I'm gonna show some extra stuff. Okay, in Pokemon Red, the original one, yeah, the original one, of course, like, they don't know that. There was a glitch. I don't know how you activate it. I think all you have to really do is just surf along this piece of area right here. There's this glitch where this Pokemon called Missing Gnome would show up, and it's like this weird glitchy pixelated thing. And it'll just, and then not only that, it also used to show some other Pokemon, and it used to evolve it to Kangaskhan. And that's like, I'll show a picture of it. You guys should see it now. So yeah, Missing Gnome. It was like this weird glitchy Pokemon. Apparently, it was there because they had some extra space for Pokemon or something along those lines, or it had something to do with the coding when it comes to how Pokemon show up in certain areas. And it was a glitch because there was no actual Pokemon for this number sequence, so it would just come out all pixelated, be like, and then the reason why it evolved into Kangaskhan, I don't know. It also sometimes would evolve into a skeleton form of Aerodactyl. That's pretty weird. So if we go into here, this is the Pokemon Lab like I mentioned earlier. Now, if you guys remembered way back when we went into Empty Moon, that guy gave us a fossil, and I said we were going to use it later on. If you actually talk to this guy, he's like, "Hiya! I'm important doctor. Yes, very much. So indeed. Here I study rare fossils. All time, all study. Have you fossil for me?" And we give him the Dome Fossil. He's like, "Oh, that is Dome Fossil it is. It is Fossil Kabuto, a Pokemon that already exists. Extinct. A resurrection machine will make Pokemon alive again?" Yes, whatever you say, John Hammond. So yeah, he tells you to go walk outside for a while, but all you have to really do is just, leave the building and come back inside. So, yeah. I think these other rooms also, there's like this guy who wants to trade you or something. Effects wore off. Okay, I don't care. This is a pretty weird place to put a laboratory, don't you think? Like, like, you'd think they'll put it inside the city because the city's more futuristic than just a random island. Anyways, I really don't care. You late? How am I late, dude? Whatever. He's always gonna say you're late anyways, so there's no point. So he gave us Kabuto. I don't want to give it a nickname. No, thank you. Kabuto is one of the fossils between the two. If you got the one I got, the Dome Fossil, you got Kabuto. If you got the other one, you got Ammonite. Kabuto's, I find, is better than Ammonite. And then there's one more fossil Pokemon we can get, but I have to go all the way to Pewter City to get it. So we'll get that another time. So anyways, guys, I'm Streets11. In the next episode, we're going to be heading to Cinnabar Island Gym, and we're going to be facing Blaine, which is a fire type. Who is a fire type trainer. Okay, guys? I'm Streets11. See you later, bros.